Greetings, good people of the internet, and welcome back to another episode of Eternal Darkness. In the last episode we learned about the death of our grandfather Edward and how he destroyed the guarding colony of Vanguard below the mansion of the Roivus family. He left us a letter and told us that we should look in the basement. And as the cries kinda getting on my nerves. I will just heal my mind. Oh, here's also a shotgun. But we investigate or examine the casks and there is something hidden, a pickaxe. Remember a place where I said we are not able to enter it yet, as we need another tool. Yes, now we can open the ominous room of the servants of Maximilian and uncover what happened inside. Maximilian became crazy and killed all his servants because he thought they are bone thieves or they are possessed by bone thieves. We don't really know if they were all possessed, but some actually were. So this is blue, so I have to use this is red, so I have to use blue. It is red, so the servants of Xel'lotath can actually not enter it. And we find something. An antique stethoscope, seemingly accidentally dropped into the pile of ash, glints brightly in the light of the room. Yes, we take it, and a paper, another page of Maximilian's journal. As I contemplated these ideas, my suspicions of my servants grew and I became increasingly fearful of them. I began to watch them carefully. Days ago I watched one of them stretch his neck. I could have sworn I saw a twist in a most peculiar direction and a bulge of muscle tissue collect and grow in the most incorrect of manners, as if a bone was being displaced from its proper location and something else moving in its place. I stumbled away knowing that I was surrounded by unholy creatures that wore the skins of mortal men and women. I had to take action. Dear God, let my hand be swift and merciful, lest the world see more of these diabolic creatures. And now we know. Maybe they indeed were possessed. So now we have a stethoscope and we have to use this in the basement again. But things have changed in the house. Go away. Stunlock is my friend. And finally, I can go. I have no clue where the enemies came from. I will just ignore them. And now I will go to the safe and try to open. Oh, damn it. I wonder. Yeah, already broke it, so. This is a bit tricky as my controller is way too sensitive for something like that. Okay, the game is extremely forgiving. You can kind of move the cursor over the spots that you have to hit, and it still recognizes them. I remember I think it was in Call of Cthulhu, Dark Corners of the Earth, you also had to unlock a save, and there you had to be extremely precise, and that was hard. As the safe's door hinges open, its contents are revealed. Many important items left behind Edward lie on the shelves inside, and I take them. The essence of Cthulhu, crankshaft, letter from Edward, and a new chapter.
A storm approaches, Augustus. A storm of metal and fire. And a torrent of souls along with it. Young and vibrant.
Yes, I have seen it coming. A worthy sacrifice, I am sure, and one that will allow the greater guardian that resides below to finish its channeling.
With this sacrifice of souls I make unto thee, Great One, the gate shall be ready to be opened, and your freedom shall be at hand.
Dear Alexandra, if you are reading this, Alex, then I am surely dead. Knowing that the police will contact my only living relative, I made sure to leave this message for you. As I write this letter, Pius Augustus is waiting for his chance to strike me down for what I have done to the Guardian City. I believe I have slowed Augustus's plans, but not stopped them completely. He will still try to bring his ancient into this world. You must continue what our ancestor Max has started. You must gather the artifacts and call forth an ancient to combat what Augustus brings into this world. Of the artifacts, there are 4, but one of these is in the clutches of Pius himself. They are the Black Heart of Mantarok, the Claw of Cthulhu, the Sigil of Xel'lotath, the Veil of Ulyaoth. Your skill in the arcane science will not be as strong as Pius's, who has had 2 millennium to prepare his gate. You will need all the remaining artifacts to match his power. It all rests with you, my dear. I wish you well in this desperate act. I wish I had more guidance for you, but I am at my wit's end, and I feel I am running out of time. Your loving grandfather, Edward.
And now we will read the last chapter.
Wherever disaster and death lurk, there is likely to be an ancient just beyond our senses, waiting. They prey on our misfortune and exploit it toward their own twisted ends. When hundreds of oil fields are set ablaze on the heels of war, the ancient's grip tightens, knowing that lives will be forfeit and resources squandered. But a few people make a difference. People like Michael Edwards, a Canadian industrial firefighter hired to put an end to the insanity at the end of the war. Ironically for him, the insanity was just beginning.
How's the temperature in there?
It's hotter than hell here. I'm getting a little nervous about this one. It feels more out of control than the others. More powerful. I don't know how else to describe it.
This is the safest way to blow out these things. You've done this enough to know that. It's by the numbers. It's all good. Just relax.
The silicone cloth and the water spray are there, so you're probably right. We've got 500 pounds of 80% nitroglycerin grade dynamite all in place. We're good to go.
Edwards, you can pull your team back now. Get your team to a safe distance and we'll try to kill the fire.
Sure thing. Coming back now.
We're getting a pressure increase at the well cap. It's gonna tear itself apart. Hurry! Get your team out of...
What the hell happened? They're all dead. McCormick, Patterson, all gone. Looks like they've been buried alive under tons of concrete.
Take this. Guard it well. Many have perished for it. Take it. Take it to the ruins of Enga. At the ruins, a gathering of light.
You want me to take this to some ruins under a house in Rhode Island?
Take it. Save us.
Sensing the danger, Mike protects his hands from the insidious magic by using his coat to carefully pick the artifact from the debris-strewn floor. And now we have the essence of Xel'lotath, and the ruby effigy, and the sapphire effigy. And now we see we have some items. We have a nice little flashlight that we can equip, and fire axe. A multi-purpose fire axe made from molybdenum alloy for extra strength and heat resistance. Yep, I want to equip it. And we have to hit some zombies in the face. I could do a nice pun in German now, but this is completely not working in English. Because in German, the words for hit and meet are the same. And you can do some weird hitting someone do a hitting someone pun. A desiccated corpse lies sprawled on the temple floor, dressed in desert combat fatigues. A rifle, pistol, and a variety of ammunition lie about him. The soldier appears to have gone down fighting. And we take his weapons. An assault rifle, ammunition, a pistol, ammunition, and grenades. And I hope I will remember using these this time. The objective individual combat weapon is a Heckler & Koch G36 rifle mounted under a 20mm granite cannon. It is commonly assigned to special forces units. The rifle uses a 30-round clip and is chambered for 5.56mm NATO ammunition. Oh yes, of course, this is millimeter, so the other thing was measured in inches. Of course, it's a European weapon, so it is millimeters. The Glock 17 is a semi-automatic pistol renowned for its resilience under harsh firing conditions. The Glock can even fire underwater. The Glock fires 9mm pistol ammunition. So what I actually was trying to say is, in German you can do the pun like saying I hit Peter in the kitchen, and then you say with the X between the eyes, because the word for hitting and meeting is the same. I find this funny. So I will ignore this guy. I could, yeah, just smack him. I love the fire axes. I think does quite some damage. Ah, I don't have the tome yet, so I have to shoot. Another guardian. Now we'll use the assault rifle and change to, I think this is auto fire. Damn it. Need more ammunition. Oh yeah, this weapon is quite powerful. And we find gold amulet. I don't want to use the nice weapon on these zombies. Let's kill him, because I don't have the tome yet. I have to kill enemies to regain sanity. And another room with the guardian. Well, let's kill him. I have this weapon, why not use it? So, let's go on. Ah, exactly. I have to go the other way round. Also, the flashlight is pretty cool. I like it. No! Shot to the head also works. Nice. I think this only works with the Xel'lotath zombies. Their health is really low. I only need this step from this room, so I will go again. I think there was nothing else. Yeah. I don't care. I'll leave you alone. Just go on with your weird zombie party. And now we mix the step with the amulet and we place the thing. And now I'm trying to hit. This is a bit tricky. Damn it, controller. And we open a new door. Or chapter. Finally I get my book. Give book, please. Now I can use magic again, but as he isn't, Michael doesn't have too much magical energy, so I will assign the magic pool with the 5 runes. And then we go down here. This guy. Or actually, I want to try something. I want to try the granites. Okay, I think I have to shoot the heads, huh? Okay, the granites are incredibly terrible. It's nice that you have so much ammunition in this level. Also, I like the fact that because it makes no sense to find a modern assault rifle in an ancient temple, that they actually placed this weapon in the beginning at the dead soldier. This is actually a really nice. Hello. And finally I can get the 3rd effigy. This is a 5 rune thingy. we are close to solving the mystery what you actually do with the effigies. Was there something? No, I just have to go down here. And another gatekeeper. I don't care. And more thingies to shoot. Oh, no, I don't use my magic. Another zombie. Bam. Oh. Ouch. And the walls are bleeding again, because it's this time of the month. Also, I think I haven't created a save file. Yes. More zombies. And we have reached the room where we have to use the effigies. So, in the most parts, we had to place the colored object in front of the same color. But the thing with the effigies is that they all look like they are defeated. So, I have to place the weaker color, so the color of the weaker alignment in front of each picture. So, red defeats green. So the warrior defeats the scholar. The scholar defeats the mage or the wizard. And the wizard defeats the warrior. And now, finally, we get a nice item, which we can actually not use at this point. But this is actually kind of a puzzle that I really like in this game, as it takes part in such a long time over history. Because you get the effigies with different characters in different times. And in this time, 1991, you finally collect the item. Which is an enchanted gladius. But we cannot use it. This gladius carries a powerful enchantment. This unique weapon can only be wielded by its destined owner, the Guardian of Light. And Michael is not the Guardian. But it is important to collect it. And now we will summon a little trapper. Hello, little friend. It may sound weird, but I think the trappers kinda look cute. Now we go down here. Shoot more trappers. Resummon? No, we don't resummon. We have no magic left. And everything is broken down. Damn it. A shrine fashioned from disinterred human remains stands at the far end of the room. Resting in the arms of the bone trestle is a scroll of paper covered with arcane scribblings. And this is the bind spell, which I have already created in all its power forms. And now we have to use the bind spell. No, we need more magic. Give magic. That's a bit terrible. Irritating is, I think irritating is the word in English, because Michael doesn't have too much magic energy, so you have to wait. And now one is kind of my friend and fighting his buddy, which destroys the force field. And some explosives. Okay, it is actually weird that you find them inside the temple. Maybe the creatures have stolen it. And another thing, if you remember when we were playing with Roberto, there was a door here. And it is actually still here. Also, the terrible magic floor is still here. And there is the detonator. Also, there's a corpse. I guess someone already was in the temple trying to destroy it, but he failed. That is actually interesting. Never thought about this. So, I need the shield. I will cast it with 5 rune alignment, as this should be enough. At least to get over the magic floor. And we have reached our destination. Actually, I would really like to... more worms that still look quite a lot like Mantarok's tentacles. I would really like to create my magic pool again. How much magic do I have? Ah, damn it. Because with the magic pool, of course, I regain magic way faster. Damn it. And I have to move. You don't get magic back when I'm standing still. So, now we have reached this place, and a weird voice told us to blow up this area. So we mix the bomb with the detonator, and when we try to place it now, even with all the explosives, there's probably not enough to bring down the city. There must be some way of making it more powerful and increasing its damage potential. And now I will refill my magic first. You will see why I'm doing this. Because I would like to refill my shield. And then I have to refill my magic again. Standing still is important. Now I need all my magic. Give magic, give magic. More magic for me. And now, yes, that should be enough. Because the bomb isn't strong enough, so let's enchant it. In the strongest possible way. Oh. Item enchantment barely costs anything, that is interesting. Now I will do another save. And we place our magic Chiturga bomb. Mike has activated the bomb's timer. The countdown has begun. Almost in answer, a deep low rumbling begins to reverberate through the dungeon. Mike has 3 minutes to escape the Forbidden City and get to safety.
T-minus 3 minutes till death.
Time for some serious running. And of course I will ignore all the enemies as I have no time for them. The good thing is that the way is pretty simple.
Ah, sweet Alex. Many centuries I've waited for you. You are mine. Don't disappoint me now. I've waited such a long time, Alex.
Never! I know what you are. I've seen what happened.
You can try to fight me, but in the end you shall succumb to my desires. My foolish child, you don't even know your own destiny.
Get away from me!
And the exit.
Thanks for coming. I didn't think you'd show.
Look, I have no idea who you...
I think you do. Just as much as I know you know. Now let's be quick. The Guardians know where I am and I won't last the night. But that's not the point.
What's this?
Something you need. Don't open it here. Only in privacy. They can sense it if it's not shrouded.
Is it one of the artifacts?
You must leave now. But there's something I have to do before they get to me. I can't protect you if they find us. Good luck.
And that was the last chapter in the Tome of Eternal Darkness. Now we can go to the final area. But I will do this in the next and the last episode of this playthrough of Eternal Darkness. It would be nice if you will join me again in the final episode. But for now I would like to thank you for your attention, and I wish you a nice, gloomy and calm October's Day. See you next time.